Okay, guys. Last night, oh my gosh, a child just got murdered. Oh, that's so sad. Just kidding. He just dropped his ball in the river. 6'7". Ladies and gentlefolk, Connecticut is here and we are in it. Obviously one of the smaller states, so I was able to pack it into like 3 days, but I got a lot done, okay? We did a lot. First we see a nice little waterfall and a nice little park. Then we discover the Holy Land. After that we do a little bit of apple picking, and that was awesome, let me tell you. Then we hit up a beautiful beach at sunset, okay? Romantic. After that, we visit the quirkiest castle in New England. And finally, I go to a Renaissance fair. I just finished editing the video and I'm telling you that is the funniest thing I've done on this whole trip. I'm not kidding. So if you watch any video through to the end, make it this one. You will laugh, probably. Maybe. We're kicking off Connecticut strong, I think. Maybe let's not get too ahead of myself. I'm at Kent Falls State Park. I'm gonna say this right now, I think Connecticut might be a sleeper state, y'all. I told y'all, look at this place. A little bit of a vibe going on, let me tell you. Obviously got the main attraction right there. The falls. I even saw a badminton net up over there somewhere. Someone starts a game of pickup badminton. Best believe I'm joining that. Climbing up the trail. I don't know where it's taking me. That was a nice little trail, just took you up next to the waterfall. I think the view from the bottom's low-key better though. Now I'm just wandering in the wilderness. Honestly, the vibe was so welcoming down there, I might just make some din-din. Little date night with myself. I'm just making pasta because that's all I had left. So we can cue the romantic music, I guess. Water. You're gonna want 2 bottles. This is how you pasta. Wow, I actually just realized the first video I posted, I made pasta. Frick! Ow! We've come so far. And then you're just gonna wait till it boils. I'm using 2 different types of pasta. We're going for shells and rigatoni. But yeah, I like to mix pasta every now and then, you know. I'm very inclusive in that way. A little tomato basil to top it off. Dang it. Wow, he came back and attacked my eye instantly. That was revenge from that little gnat. That was insane. Look at them behind me, by the way, playing volleyball on a badminton net. That is criminal. We've boiled. Last night, I was up till like 1 a.m. doing what I call a nostalgia scroll on my camera roll. Going back to the top and just going through. It honestly healed me. Just a question, does anyone else's high school camera roll look like this? Because it feels normal to me. I wish a beautiful woman would just come up and I'd be like, oh, I have some pasta left over. Like, wouldn't that be the best way to meet someone? Oh, I'm just cooking some pasta, I actually have extra. Why not sit across from me and let's talk until the sun sets? Gosh, I really just came off super lonely, didn't I? I don't think I'm lonely. I think I'm fine. Dang, a little bit more, I think. This tastes like healthy pasta. But honestly, I'm kind of impatient. I think that's good enough. It's just time. Ooh. Yep, pretty okay. Which is pretty much my cooking standard. So, passed with flying colors. Okay. Oh, freaking sun. The sun! Oh! Alright guys, today I'm in the USA's Holy Land, apparently. Bet you didn't know that was in Connecticut. Seems pretty cool. It also seems very unkept. And it was kind of unclear as to whether or not it's actually open right now. But I'm just walking through anyway. Jesus and Veronica. Jesus falls a second time. Jesus speaks to the woman. This might be like a Christmas thing. Jesus knelt to the... Oh, okay. I think this is some sort of walkthrough experience. I think I'm walking through Jerusalem right now. Look at Jerusalem, mate. Look at it. Oh, okay, there's people here. Good. Okay, this part's actually pretty. A little more well kept, clearly. I like this part a lot. Got the big cross over here. This is the big one, where all the big sins are captured. The biggest sins: murder, bestiality, forgiven. All right. What do you know? That's something adults say, isn't it? It feels good to be able to say that now. You can only say that with experience. Oh, what do you know? And that's how they get you. Those are my two favorite adult sayings. Starting to work them in, you know? And that's on adulting. So, currently in an orchard of apples, as you can see. So I found this apple orchard. You can pick apples yourself, so I got a whole peck. Peter about to pick a whole peck. Something about an orchard, dude. It gets me just riled up. This is me containing my adrenaline right now, okay? Because I'm ramped up right now. I've only had one orchard experience prior to this, and it was shockingly memorable. I actually do think about it often. It's something about it. Oh, good freaking crisp apple, dude. Eve knows what's up. That girl knows what I'm talking about. There was, I believe, 3 different types of apples we can pick, and I got a whole peck. You already know. So I think it's Macintosh, Golden something, and Gala. Now, what I've strategically done is I've ventured far down into the orchards where no other human would, because this is where you're gonna find the good stuff, okay? Now, what you really wanna do is just let the apples speak to you. You don't even wanna move. You don't even wanna look. You just wanna listen, okay? That one's calling for me. Hello. You're still young. You're a little too young for my liking, actually. I'm looking for them big boys. And this is how you pick, okay? Hello. That one is screaming out to me right now. Juicy plump thing. I think I have to try and jump and get it. Box jump. Oh. I knocked this one off, but it has absolutely no back to it. Need some junk in the trunk, come on. Make it vert. Oh, crap. I got it. I got it. Look how plump it is. I do feel like I just got catfish though, because it's got a little wormhole there. Not gonna work. Luckily I knocked off its next door neighbor, who is slightly less plump, but still looking delicious. I'm exhausted. Alright guys, I think I've picked my peck pretty full. Alright guys, I think I've reached my pinnacle of picking my pecks. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure I've picked my peck. I don't know, I have no more. I can't think of any P words. Penis. 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 I have my chosen apples right here. As you can see, I even snuck a little peach out of there. I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting a couple days to make sure they're nice and ripe, but it is time to apple taste. Let's start with the big juicy mama. That one I smacked down athletically. This is the Macintosh. All right, let's try the Macintosh first. Shout out Steve Jobs. I feel like my whole body just woke up. That was intense. That's just your standard apple at the peak of its ability. Oh, there was also a green apple I found in there. Not a huge green apple guy, but hey, this could be an awakening. Whoa. This is great. Not like attacking me with sour. Not like sucker punching my taste buds. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like more like hugging them and saying hello. This one is a gold ginger. It looks AI, actually. Okay, very sweet. Not my favorite. I like the other two more. It's not got much of a punch in there. And are you supposed to keep peaches in the fridge because that's what I did. And I'm wondering if that was the correct move. Wow. Look at that cross section. Why is it not hitting the way I was going to? Probably because I stole it. Wow. Shame on me. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, this gas. I think the Macintosh was definitely my favorite. I'm not surprised. That's what I was expecting. The peach. You know what I'm saying? Green apple. Different than I was expecting, but I'm not upset about it. And then the gold, you know, not for me. So that's my final review on apples. Alright, we're back on a new beach. This time I found a log to sit on. Isn't that innovative? Actually, this might be a new segment called Sunset Watching. We're gonna rate this sunset that we see. And in the meantime, I guess I'm just gonna stall and talk about random stuff. Ooh, rock haul. This is the first one that caught my eye. I really like the stripes it's got going. This one actually sucks. I don't know why I did that. These two are probably my favorites though. Ooh, look at them. When I saw them, this was my reaction. Whoa. So I had to pick them up. I'm not gonna lie, this sunset is shaping up to be kind of mid. Like, you know, it's not popping, it's not powing, it's not making a statement for civil rights. You know what I mean? And that's what I expect from my sunsets. I'm gonna bury my rocks so no one can find them. Anyone comes and finds these rocks, that would be really actually kind of creepy if you did that. Like, why are you so obsessed with me? Let's talk about something I'm really qualified to discuss. Shoot. Oh, you know, one thing I really need to know. I need to know this. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Frick it. You don't deserve to know what I think. Screw you. You know what is crazy? I just had the like most romantic day. Like, dang. I was picking apples and now I'm at a sunset beach. Shawty got that back and she throw it in reverse, yeah. Should I take a sunset selfie? Wow, is that powerful or what? Okay, I look zesty in that, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, it's actually getting scenic. Look at me on my phone. Sometimes I'd be drooling. I think I'm gonna give this sunset a 5 out of 10. Let's be real. To make a banger sunset, you gotta have some clouds, and there's no clouds in the sky. We all know this. Unfortunate, but still serene. And I'll leave you with this. Sometimes the door closes shut and is locked, and you can never find the key again. But was the key ever yours to find? So yeah, just think about that. Just hold that. Like sand, but don't let it slip. Okay, I'm done. The sunset makes a brother hella poetic. Alright guys, I just arrived at Gillette Castle State Park. It's said to be this quirky little castle in Connecticut, so let's take in the quirk, I guess. Okay, yeah, I definitely see the quirk levels, for sure. William Gillette lived here, I guess. Okay, William. Quirky little thing. Weirdly intimidating though, isn't it? I kind of feel like a peasant. Is it all made out of rock and stone? See, this is the kind of engineering that doesn't exist anymore. Bring me back. Why did we stop making houses like this? Actually, this was rich. Why do mansions not look like this anymore is a better question, I guess. Low-key curious about Mr. William. So I'm gonna look up what he's all about. I don't even Google things anymore. Straight to ChatGPT. Me and ChatGPT been like this, bro. Actor, playwright William Hooker Gillette, famed for his portrayal of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, that makes sense. In 1943, the state of Connecticut acquired it for about $29,000 to $30,000. That's all it costs. I could save up for that. I could buy that in a few years, probably. A few. Yeah, probably a few years, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really uncomfortable position. Ow, my knees. I'm aging. Alright guys, there's a very exciting event happening in Connecticut this weekend, and that is the Renaissance Fair. Okay, I've never been to a Renaissance Fair, and it was just my luck that this weekend's theme is Dungeons and Dragons. Two things I've never done, but I feel like I would enjoy, in like an ironic way, but like at the same time, kind of like subtly not. You know what I mean? Kind of one of those things. Obviously, I'm gonna go, but first things first, we gotta get a costume. Alright guys, I was able to find everything I'm looking for. Here's the outfit reveal. Fit check. Keep the cape. Wait, it gets better. If it wasn't clear what I'm going for, by the way, it's I'm dragon. I'm trying to be a dragon. This is my POV, by the way. Zero peripheral. Yeah, you know, this seemed like a really good idea in my head. But now I have to walk in like this. This feels like exposure therapy. Might be what I need. A parade of sorts. What is happening? I feel surprisingly free in this. This is actually kind of really cool. Decorating is way better than I thought. Do I know what's going on? Nope.
You could actually make it like a breath blast. Ready?
Oh my gosh. Whoa. What is that called?
This is a Mobius arm slinky.
Very cool. Oh yeah. Dang.
I just make sure my thumbs are in, and I just make sure my palms are together, and that's actually going to make it transfer.
Ah.
All right?
Okay.
Now, try to make sure your hands are still in full contact, which you can't, right? Makes it, yes.
I think I'm gonna find some shows. And yeah, I'm not taking this mask off, that's for sure.
As a unicorn, I will go and feast upon the wild flowers. My therapist says this is like play therapy for me.
Wrist down does not count. Wrist and hand. Forearm and up is the rest of your body. Because otherwise we're just idiots in armor hitting each other. Let's begin the fun!
Whoa.
I don't want it!
Your fly's undone! Alright, here we go.
His own nipple on fire!
Greetings, Wench. What a fascinating experience that was.